I think we have the wrong idea about what love is. I think that we often think that love is this feeling that's just supposed to grow inside of you. Like this romantic, sweet, mushy feeling, or this happy feeling that you have when you're around someone that you like. But I don't think that that's what love is. I think that instead of being a feeling, love is actually an action. In Galatians 22, when Paul lists the fruits of the Spirit, the first one that he mentions is love. And I've always thought that these fruits were feelings that were just supposed to start growing inside of you the closer you get to God. Like the more you start becoming like Christ, you're just supposed to develop these feelings of love and joy and peace and patience and gentleness that just grow inside of you. But I'm starting to think instead of feelings that these fruits are actually actions. So we're supposed to choose to love people. We're supposed to choose joy. We're supposed to choose peace. So sometimes I'll be around someone who just really gets on my nerves, or who says mean things to me, or someone who insults me, and I'll pray, God, please help me to love this person. And then I'll be around them again, and I'll just wait. I'll just wait for this feeling of love to just grow inside of me. And then they'll do something mean or annoying, and I'll get annoyed with them or mad at them, and then I just become frustrated with myself. And I think, God, why am I not starting to love this person? But instead of getting frustrated about this feeling growing, I think that I should be using these opportunities as chances to choose love, to choose to act in love, to choose to be nice to this person anyway, to choose to respect this person anyway, to choose to just do good things for this person anyway, because that's what love is. In Luke 10, a religious man approaches Jesus and he says, "What must I do to inherit eternal life?" And Jesus says, "What does the law say?" Then the man says, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength, and love your neighbor as yourself." And then Jesus responds, "Yes, you have answered correctly." And then the man, it says in the Bible, trying to justify himself, like trying to catch Jesus in a loophole or something like that, asks Jesus, "Well, who's my neighbor?" And then Jesus goes into the story of the Good Samaritan. He tells the story of a man, a Jewish man, who had been badly beaten, and he's laying on the side of the road, and then two men of the law pass him, and they do nothing. They just keep walking. And then a third man, a Samaritan, walks by him, and he picks him up, and he puts him on his donkey, and then he takes him to a nearby inn, and he pays the innkeeper, and he says, "Take care of this man, and if there's not enough money here to pay for him, then I'll come back, and I'll pay for the rest." And then Jesus asks the man of the law, "Who is this man's neighbor?" And the guy says, "The one who showed mercy on him." I think that Jesus uses that story to show the man that the Samaritan was the guy's neighbor. I think the man of the law was trying to find a loophole that the only people that he's supposed to love are other Jewish people. He's only supposed to love people who are good to him or who believe what he believes. But instead, Jesus purposely used a Samaritan, this group of people that the man hated, and told him, "This is your neighbor." And I think that when we look at that story, we often think, okay, well, we're supposed to love people who are mean to us. We're supposed to love people who treat us wrong. And we think that we're supposed to have this feeling of love that just grows inside of us. And we get frustrated with ourselves when we don't feel love for people. But I think that instead of thinking of love as a feeling, we're supposed to think of love as an action. So in those moments when we're approached with someone who's mean to us or insults us or just annoys us, I think that God is giving us an opportunity to choose to love them in action.